Morning all. These post-Soviet train stations and airports are really endearing themselves to me. Certainly beats Wolverhampton train station and Truro train station, I know that. So what am I up to today? I've got about 20 minutes to catch the next train to the city of Kaunas to meet my good friend who's going to be then taking me up to see somebody else a bit further north. I've got 20 minutes to get this train. Let's hope it's not too complicated. I'll bring you with me. Kaunas. 11:30? Yeah. Sorry.
7:70.
Thank you. At you. Okay, ticket acquired. That was pretty easy. €7.70. Track 4. Surely I can find track 4. And let's catch this train, which apparently takes about an hour. From my many experiences of watching the wonderful channel Bald and Bankrupt, I'm quite interested to see some of the... Look at this train station. You can definitely smell the Sovietness. Platform 4. There we go. I think I'm being followed. You okay? No film? Oh, okay, sure. I got shut down. They don't like you filming at train stations in this part of the world, and I don't really understand why. Like, what's so sensitive about a train station? Anyway, I'll probably get back with you when I get to Kaunas and meet my fixer. The places I end up in. If you'd have told me a few years ago that I'd be walking round waiting for somebody to come and pick me up in Kaunas, Lithuania, I would never have believed you. But if you just follow your nose, if you just go with the swing with the punches, go with the flow, then there really is an incredibly interesting, huge world out there for you to explore. Sup, G?
What's up? Wait a sec.
You crashed it already?
Ah, it's a piece of shit.
It's a piece of shit?
It's really big time piece of shit.
Where'd you get it from? How you going, man?
So I rented it, yeah.
This is Gabe.
Hi, alright then.
Yeah.
I got lost, can you believe that?
So have you just picked it up?
Yeah. No, I picked it up yesterday, but I got lost on the way here.
Yeah.
I forgot how to get here. Oh, don't worry about that. Yeah.
Who'd you rent it from?
From a friend, like my dad's friend.
Yeah. What, like a personal rent?
Yeah, kind of ish, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's shit. Anyway, where are we heading now?
Riga.
Absolutely.
Me and Gabe have just realised how much of a shit heap our rented whip is. Look at the underside of this slab. Lots of rust. And according to Gabe, it's so low that every time he goes over a pothole, we lose all the suspension in the axle.
I hope not.
Look at the state of that, Gabe. How much have you paid for this?
20
€20 a day, just all in.
Literally.
People, this is what you get when you rent cars Lithuanian style.
Now I think we should have went for €27 now.
I would have put the extra 7 in myself, Gabe.
That would have been a BMW.
What happens if we break down? Are there bandits?
No. if we break down, they give us a new car.
But what if we're in like the middle of bumfuck nowhere, Latvia?
What knows? They should cover it.
What's this, man?
Baby on board.
I'm surprised it's even got seatbelts.
Safety first.
So I used to work with Gabe for a while, and to be honest, I'd heard of Lithuania but knew nothing about it until I met Gabe. I didn't even properly know where it was, and then we were talking about a month or two ago, and I mentioned that I might be going to Riga to go and make a video with Just in Eastern Europe, which is a channel that I'm a big fan of. And Gabe was like, hey, I'm going to be in Lithuania at the same time. So why don't you fly to Lithuania and then we'll drive to Riga from Lithuania in a really shit cheap hire car. And then I couldn't get flights to Kaunas, so I had to fly to Vilnius, which is an hour by train, which if you're watching the video you probably already know by now. And then Gabe's picked me up. We're going to hot foot it to Riga, and then we've got a couple of days after that.
Absolutely.
And the pearls of Lithuania are ours to claim. Gabe's really bothered about all these potholes, because not only is the car really low, but we've just inspected and it's rustier than an old garden bucket. I tried a Hesburger yesterday, Gabe.
Oh, did you?
It was fucking terrible.
What the fuck?
It was awful.
What did you get?
I got the one that looked like a fucking Big Mac. And I compared it to a Big Mac. I did a food review sitting outside.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't enjoy it?
Not at all. The patties were like fucking like this big.
I'm wondering which burger did you got? It's usually
The number one.
The number one?
The original Hesburger.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a Big Mac.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
It was worse than a Big Mac.
No, but why?
It was.
It's delicious. It's absolutely...
We'll get another one. I'll film you eating it. So this is where you want to go, mate. This is where you imported the Great American burger. Hesburger's from Finland, anyway.
Yeah, yes it is, yeah.
And it can go back to Finland.
So this car, believe it or not, has a sport mode.
We'll enact it. Is there such a thing as an MOT?
Oh, in here, yeah, absolutely.
In Lithuania, yeah. Well, this clearly hasn't got one, has it? All the standards are incredibly low.
This country, I'm not going to say it's corrupt, but you can just pass it if you have money, you know. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened in this case, you know.
I was just telling Gabe that I've got a subscriber in Vilnius that wants to meet me when I go back, and he thinks that they're going to harvest my organs. And he says, what did you say?
Well, we do what we can, you know, to get by. Lithuania is a poor country. Well, not poor. I'm not saying that Lithuania is a poor country, but like
poor enough to harvest organs.
Exactly.
Of unassuming YouTubers.
That's a good reason enough for you to do that, you know.
There's one fucking organ I know they won't want.
Don't drink
my liver. Yeah. You're gonna keep me sober so that it's nice and plump.
Our beautiful lakes.
The Lake District.
Sunbath.
Do you all like swim in those field lakes in summer?
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Can you teach me to say I love potatoes in Lithuanian?
Ashmila bulvas.
Ashmila
Bulvas.
Bulvas.
Yeah.
Ashmila
Bulvas, yeah.
Bulvas.
Yeah.
So Gabe's phone died, so he put Wendall in charge of directions, and for those of you that have watched some of my recent videos, I'm not very good at directions. So immediately we are on some kind of village country road, yeah. But I came here to experience all the delights that Lithuania has to offer. I wouldn't get too close to his unsecured wood pile, Gabe.
Oh, he's turning that same way. Oh, I guess we're all going to Hill of Crosses now.
He's going to put them up as a fucking cross.
You might do.
Woo. That's mafia money, that is.
That is. Young money.
I'm really excited, Gabe, because we're just about to witness. Here it is. The hill of many crosses. The hill of many crosses. We have many crosses. We have more crosses than you. Oh wow. Okay. There's something interesting about this. Yeah. So this scallop sign, my viewers will know, is the sign of the pilgrims of Europe. And all these scallop signs, they indicate like a pilgrimage for religious people. And they all lead to Santiago de Compostela in Spain. All pilgrimages that have that scallop sign, they lead to Santiago de Compostela, which is the most holy pilgrimage for Christians in all of Europe.
So that's why there's a crosses right now as well.
And I know that because I walked the St. Michael's Way pilgrimage. You know where to go as you're like in the middle of nowhere by following those scallop signs. So when we get a bit closer, I'll tell you all about the Hill of Many Crosses. all the information that I've gathered, but I can tell you about the hill of many, many crosses.
Many crosses.
Many, many, many crosses.
Many. You see me as Lithuanian, I should be impressed with this.
Are you?
I don't know.
I've
never been here before, and it's like, I don't know.
This is like a national rite of passage for you, isn't it?
It's a same ground. I mean, I'm from a religious family. Not my parents, but my grandparents.
Yeah.
So this would be like, you know. But I don't feel it. I don't know what is this. Kind of spooky.
So I feel like I owe everyone a quick explanation as to why there are over 100,000 crosses here on the hill of crosses, which me and Gabe have now rechristened the hill of many, many crosses. So the origins of why this tradition of placing crosses here, the actual origins are a little bit unknown, but I believe it started in the 1800s when crosses were placed at the top of quite an old fort, which is this small hill, because Lithuania has no hills of any significance really, very flat country. So from then on, people have put more crosses, and that made more people put more crosses, and now you have this rather odd, impressive commitment to faith that is the hill of many, many crosses.
They are thankful to God. Every cross, almost every cross, it says, thank you God for taking care of us, thank you God for looking after us.
And I'm thankful to God that I made it here in Petra so far. Now as a man of no faith, I am still always impressed by people's dedication and commitment to their faith. And to start with, when I read that there were over 100,000 crosses here, I was like, that sounds like a bit of bull. There's no way there's 100,000 crosses. But a lot of them are very small, hanging on bigger crosses. So now, I do agree, there are over 100,000 crosses here. You find it creepy? I find it a bit creepy.
I find it creepy as well. Oh, did you know that they remove some of the crosses from time to time?
Why? Because they're rocks.
It's just too much. It's just too much.
What, how many's too much? 100,000.
What's the number? What's the number?
Well, there you go. The hill of many, many crosses. Gabe's freaked out.
That's something.
He's probably going to have to buy a potato to calm himself down. Next stop, Riga. Did you know that Lithuanians believe that when you see a stork, someone you know is going to get up the duff? I've seen a fair few storks today, so maybe there are going to be a lot of babies knocking around Cornwall in 9 months. Okay, so we're literally driving now across the border from Lithuania to Latvia. That's the old border house there, I presume. And then here is the sign. Welcome to Latvia. It's instantly different, isn't it?
Straight away, yeah.
Yeah, it looks different. It looks at least rural Latvia. I'm sure Riga's going to be quite prosperous.
No, Riga should be.
But rural Latvia immediately looks a little bit more down on its luck, doesn't it? There's a lot of abandoned buildings. So I'm really glad that we've made this trip by car from Vilnius via the hill of many, many crosses to Riga, because I've seen many parts of the world, and I've been to places in Asia where people live quite basically, and it's not as basic standards of living here between Lithuania and Latvia, but still I'm seeing how real people live in this Baltic part of the world, and it's just fascinating. And I just say to everybody that thinks they want to do it, don't always go to the places that are the most obvious. Always try and find a way to scratch deeper under the surface and to explore the more unknown parts of the world, because they're obviously very well known to the people that live there, places like this in the Baltic states, but not so known internationally, especially to a lot of us that live in the West. So yeah, thanks for driving me, Gabe.
It's okay.
It's only just begun.
So it's something to me as well, you know. I know I've been in Latvia like this.
You're a very westernised Lithuanian now, aren't you?
I can tell that I've been around.
You're a very multicultural, forward-thinking, modern man, aren't you?
Oh, that was a very interesting way to say it, but yes, absolutely.
And in the comments, we're going to hear how much of a poor example of a Lithuanian man that Gabe is.
I would definitely hear that a lot. It's going to be you're a disgrace to Lithuania. How can you call yourself Lithuanian?
So this is a palatial £33 a night, €33 a night hotel. The NB Hotel Viesnica. I think me and Gabe are very, very much happy to have arrived in Riga, Latvia, because that was a pretty big day, especially with making a detour to get to the hill of many, many crosses. It's time that we put our bags and our belongings in the room, on charge, quick shower, quick beer. Hopefully I have beer here, Gabe. A shower, aircon, and a pint. That's exactly what we need when we're going to hit Riga hard, Gabe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real hard. And we're going to go and find Justin. And that probably will be the end of this video, because we might get a little bit loose, because we are gagging for a Latvian pint. Big beers for a big man.
And they have a handle.
A man handle.
That handle.
Are you getting the beers, Gabe?
I will do that.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. Excuse me. Busy day?
No,
Good day?
very nice day.
Very nice day.
Very nice. What you
Very
doing? Shit! I go there. I know another way.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Rock Cafe?
Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
We're meeting a friend.
Very big. Very popular place.
Oh, okay.
Rock
One of the popular.
Yeah.
Okay.
Many girls, drugs, alcohol.
Yes.
Use the drugs. Smoke. Smoke.
Rock Cafe.
Yeah. You
Rock
see?
Cafe.
Oh, look at that.
That's a president of Latvia.
No, it's no president.
That's definitely big money right there.
Shit president.
Shit president.
You're the best taxi driver I've ever had.
Yeah.
In Latvia.
Sex. Sex.
Bayaga.
See you later.
Bye Bayaga.
I was so fucking scared. What the fuck just happened there?
Me and Gabe are just going to recover from the fact that we nearly died in Agar's taxi.
Darkest taxi driver in Riga.
I've got his number now. If I want a taxi anywhere, I'm calling Agar. Justin, how are you, man? You alright?
I'm doing
good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
This is the man that we've driven halfway across the Baltic Way, and we survived the scariest boat ride we've ever just had.
Oh, really?
I've got a story to tell you in a
Was he
second.
mad or what?
He was insane.
Welcome
And he
to
almost
Riga.
killed us. Is everyone in Riga like that?
Nah. It's super safe, great place. Welcome, by the way.
Thank you. It's a
And,
pleasure to be here. Pleasure
Yeah,
to meet.
you picked a nice place. We had an idea to go to a certain location, but unfortunately they were shut, so I let Ollie decide, and he picked one of the most famous places, the Rock Cafe. So.
Well, this is where our Bolt driver dropped us off, because he said, in his own words, this is where the best women are, and the best drugs are.
Oh, well, let's go then.
I'll probably be making a video with Justin tomorrow or the day after, maybe.
What do you mean, probably? It's
Oh,
the whole
will,
point, isn't it?
That's why I'm here. That's why I
Yeah.
drove all this way. I will be making a video with Justin tomorrow. Tonight is probably now the end of this video.
Yeah, I need a
because
gin tonic.
It's been a
See,
big
my
day.
face needs relaxing.
I need a bottle of gin after that ride. Let's go in, let's enjoy the Rock Cafe here, and wait until the next video, because it's going to be a really special
Let's do this.
tour around Riga.
Absolutely.
Through the eyes of one of the best market hunters I've seen on YouTube to this day.
You like Mark?
I
First
like
of all,
you taking me around the market.
I respect your passion for food.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first things I'm like, yes, this guy is going to be fun traveling with this guy. So yeah, we're going to have a fun day tomorrow.
It's going to be awesome.
All right.
Right on.
Cheers.